Alright guys, the first thing I usually do in the morning is take my dogs out and then I'll get my coffee going. I'm drinking this Cameron's specialty coffee and vanilla hazelnut. This stuff is so good. It's it smells like fresh coffee in the whole house because they have a net instead of it's being in a plastic container. It's like in a little net. The coffee grounds, it's just so good. Oh, I love it, and it makes the house smell like fresh coffee. It's so good. And then I'm just starting a load of laundry that I had put in the washer last night but not started it because I'm terrible about changing laundry over sometimes in the morning, so that's how I usually do it. But I was just using my Persil ProClean laundry detergent. That stuff is super expensive, but it's really good. It smells good and it hasn't bothered my skin yet. I've actually had to cut out my fabric softener and my dryer sheets that are scented because something was happening. I was having an allergic reaction or something. Anyway, while I was starting that laundry, I had to let my Keurig heat up. If you guys have a Keurig 2.0, then you know it takes forever to heat up sometimes. So usually I'll kind of turn that on when I take the dogs out so that it heats up while I'm taking the dogs out, but I didn't today, so. And then the coffee creamer I'm using is the International Delight Cold Stone Sweet Cream. That's my absolute favorite ice cream from there. It's the only ice cream I get. I get it with fruit on it and it's just yummy. It's delightful. It's my favorite. And then I'm using the International Delight One Touch Latte. It's pretty good. The flavor I got was vanilla and it's good. It's basically like putting whipped cream in your coffee. So, I mean, I guess it's overpriced whipped cream. It's not really a necessity for me, but it was good, and I actually ended up finishing it up today. There really wasn't much left in there. And then this morning I decided to just have some fruit. Alex and I are super lazy and we just buy the already cut up fruit, but it's better than no fruit. But this one is just the cantaloupe and honeydew with strawberries and pineapple. We love pineapple, but we've never bought, well, maybe we have bought a fresh pineapple one time. And I think Alex cut it up, but it's really hard. So this is just a lazy person's way out of getting our favorite fruit, and that is pineapple. And I'm usually not a very big breakfast eater in the mornings. Right away, it usually takes me some time. Sometimes I end up having my breakfast for lunch. That's how long it takes me to actually feel like eating. And then I'll usually just hang out on the couch, watch some TV, cuddle with my doggies that are always by me at all times when I'm filming these videos. They are constantly there. They're like my little leeches. So Bella just loves to cuddle up with me. Dante really wanted me to throw his ball. That ball is his favorite ball. He has it with him all the time. He sleeps with it. Everything. But we live on the 3rd floor, so sometimes I try to be careful. At one time I'm throwing his ball for him because I'm trying to be a good neighbor. But I did throw it a few times this morning. And then after hanging out on the couch for way too long this morning, I finally decided to get up and kind of start the morning cleanup routine. And usually I'll start in the kitchen. I'll just get the dishes put away. And I always hand wash my pots and pans. We have non-stick, and I know that the dishwasher can kind of mess that up and mess up the handles, so I hand wash them now, and my pots and pans are kind of big, so it takes up the whole dishwasher, so it's kind of annoying to even just put them in there. I will do it every so often just so they get super clean. If they were like super dirty, I will just throw them in there, but usually I try to hand wash them. And then I'm just using my Thieves all-purpose household cleaner and just quickly wiping down my counters. They weren't that dirty because I don't even think we ended up cooking in the kitchen that night, so the counters weren't really that bad, but I just like having clean counters and just wiping them down really quick. Usually the counter with the coffee machine and all that is usually got a few crumbs or coffee driblets all over it, so that one is usually the one I try to wipe down the most, but yeah. And then here is some dishes in the sink that I definitely left in there last night because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have a really hard time getting dishes put away at night. I don't know why I struggle with this so much, but I just do. So I'm just waiting for the water to heat up. The water takes forever to heat up. And I just use Dawn dish soap, and I just kind of quickly wipe down all the dishes. When I was younger, I did not have a dishwasher, so I think some of this is just habit of hand washing my dishes. But also I've noticed if I don't do this, they don't get as clean in the dishwasher. So I just like doing this, and it's not like I'm really absolutely washing them, I'm just kind of rinsing them out. And then here I had to go grab some dishes that were sitting on Alex's nightstand. I think they were his breakfast dishes or late night snack dishes. I don't know, but while I was washing them, I happened to see them sitting there, so I went and grabbed those real quick. It takes us forever to kind of load up the dishwasher because it's just the two of us. So I don't run the dishwasher every night like most people do. I'll probably run it like maybe twice a week, if that. If I started cooking more, I probably would run it more, but I haven't really cooked that much lately. So I always just wash out my sink with my Dawn dish soap, just kind of wipe everything down, get all the food out of there so it doesn't smell. And then our sink doesn't have a sprayer. These apartments were built in like 2000, I think, so I don't know why they don't have a sprayer in these ones. In the updated one they do. It's like one of those new fancy sink fixtures where the sprayer is attached to the faucet, and it looks so nice when we walk through one of those, but they didn't have one of those available when we were ready to move in, so we just have a sink with no sprayer, and I have to use a cup to rinse it out. I miss a sprayer really bad. Can't wait to have one when we move again. So I'm just washing off my gloves. I just use the Dawn dish soap and just wash them like I'm washing my hands. And then I usually throw my sponge in the microwave for 20 seconds. It's one of those all-natural sponges, and I remember reading on the back of the instructions of how to clean it is you can throw it in the microwave for 20 seconds or you can boil it. I did boil it a couple days ago, but it like tore up the sponge super bad. So I think I'll just stick to throwing it in the microwave for 20 seconds each time I use it. I think that will be better. I probably should just be using rags, like washcloths, to wash my dishes. That's probably more environmentally friendly, but when I met Alex, he was a sponge user, so now we just use sponges. And now I'm just coming in and making our bed. I make this bed knowing that Dante will come in and eventually mess it up unless I lock him out of the room for the day, and he always gets super mad when I do that. They are actually currently locked in the room while I'm trying to do this voiceover. This is the second time I've done this voiceover. So I don't know if you can hear Bella scratching or whining at the door, but I think they probably have to go outside, so as soon as I'm done with this I need to take them out. But sorry if you can hear that, but yeah, I think I need to start doing my voiceovers at night again, because those were probably the best voiceovers, because the dogs would be just sleeping with Alex while I did the voiceover. And then that way I can have the video up for you guys in the morning instead of later in the day. So I think I'll start doing the voiceovers at night again. And also when I do voiceovers, I think the dogs think I'm talking to them. So they always get super, super excited, and they're always, they're just clingy dogs. I'm home with them a lot. I work part-time and I'm basically a stay-at-home wife, so they're just always around, and I'm usually talking to them because that's who I'm home with most of the day. And then here I just kind of cleaned up the bathroom. I'll try and find another bathroom angle for you guys, but there really wasn't much. And I plugged in my curling iron that I actually didn't end up doing. I didn't curl my hair or put on makeup this day. You'll see here in a minute that my face is like completely tore up. It has apparently forgotten how to function, and there are times in the month that it does that, like where it just completely freaks out. I get giant cystic acne breakouts. So I actually ended up giving my hair a mental health day and my face a mental health day, and just kind of hung out in the house. I think it had snowed that day, so really didn't need to go anywhere anyway. But anyway, I'm just kind of finishing up this video by writing down the things I need to do today, the cleaning that I need to get done, and then I'm ending it with a voiceover here of one of my beauty videos. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my morning cleanup routine and just my morning routine in general. Be sure to check out my description box. I work really hard on the description box. I put a lot of info down there, so be sure to check it out. I have my links to my Instagram, my Facebook, and the blog. And hopefully I can get a blog up about the Thieves cleaning oil, so hopefully I can get a blog up about that, and also my soap solution. So I'll try to get a blog up about that, so be sure to click on that link and see if there's a blog there. It's pretty simple,
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you're all having a great start of the week. You only got how many more days? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You only got 3 more days, so hopefully you guys are enjoying your week. And as always, just like, comment, and subscribe, and live life in full bloom. And I will see you guys later. Bye!